Hey guys, that's right. We're live tonight. That's my dad. Say hello.
How you doing?
92 years young. We're coming to you live from Boca Raton. We're gonna have a special show tonight. My name is John Levy, the founder of Conservative Business Show and a host of the TBJ Runners podcast show. I'm gonna talk about freedom. How young are you?
92.
What's on your shirt? That show
With flag straight,
the flag.
right? All the time.
It's got the flag. How come you got two flags out of here on your banister?
Yes.
And you love the flag, you love freedom. So what does the flag and freedom mean to you? You can sit back a little bit. You don't have to like lean into it, like you know. So we're fired up down here in Boca Raton. So Karen's on live. Jackie in Indiana. Welcome guys. Appreciate you guys liking, following, sharing. So we're gonna have a little conversation tonight. Because sometimes you're shocked what's going on in America right now in the country, right?
It's disaster.
Disaster. So but before we get into disaster, let's talk about the word freedom and what freedom means to you in the flag.
Freedom means to me that I can do what I want all the time. I don't have to report to nobody but myself.
How young are you?
I'm going to be 92.
92 years young, right, Christy?
That's right.
We got Christy here producing here on the balcony here live. Hello, Benita. And it's amazing too when we talk about the Constitution. You know, one of my favorite quotes right here. This one. You do all the framing of them.
Yes.
It says, freedom. The United States Constitution gives me the right to live free, protect my family, serve my God, and surrendering my rights is not an option. So what do you want to say to people that are going through some challenging times about standing for America and having flags and the banister at their home and wearing a flag in their shirt? Because you have a flag in your shirt every day, right?
Every day. All the time. And to tell you the truth, the freedom, people don't realize what they have. I mean, those are the only two flags. There's one down at the end of the block. Not too many people realize what they got because they're too young. They don't know what it's to be without freedom.
And they're afraid they're actually afraid to speak for freedom because they're communist left, and they will go at you too much and they will intimidate. We had someone potentially challenge your flags and banister down here, right? And I said, if they do that, it'll be the biggest news story ever.
Yes.
That you have two flags and a banister, and they said to you, well, we can't, you got to take the flags off the banister. And I said, well, if they make you take the flags off the banister, because you're a veteran too.
Yes, definitely. Yep.
How awesome is the military?
Today and then was great. You did what you're supposed to do. And you enjoyed it.
Supposed to fight for the country.
For the country. Yes. Yep.
And what about legal immigration? You know, tomorrow night we'll be going live. I'll be speaking to Italians for Trump at a great Columbus Day dinner because October is Italian month. It's October is the month. It's Italian Heritage Month. So when you look at your family come from Italy,
but they all came in legally. They did what they were supposed to do. They didn't jump the wall. They didn't just swim across the canal. They did everything 100% right. This whole country's on immigrants.
Your mother came two weeks in a boat, $25 in a pocket in 1913.
Right, and she came with siblings.
They ate more, 9 of them.
9, yeah.
9. 2 weeks.
2 weeks, and they came and they became citizens and they did everything right. And they worked. They got nothing for nothing.
Kind of common sense.
All common sense, like you said. Yes.
Does it make any sense to illegally enter the country, storm the border, and get money from the government? So talk about how Papa never took money from the government in the 20s, your father.
My father didn't even want to take his security.
Tell about that story. It's good.
My father, he wouldn't retire. And they forced him to take his Social Security at one lump sum. He wouldn't take it.
Why?
Because he wanted to work and stay free.
It's a key point.
Yes, definitely.
Stay work and stay free. Because once the government gives you money, you're in control, right?
Exactly. That's what they're doing today now. Nobody wants to go back to work. And they want to control the people that are working.
That's the key. This is a key show tonight. We got World Famous Philly D live, right, Christy?
Right.
It's Christy. Hello.
Hi.
Christy back there fired up. We got a little studio rocking. So when we look at this, very important what you just said. My grandfather, called him Papa D, wouldn't take money from the government. They had to give him a lump sum.
They did.
Why? Explain a little bit more.
Because he wanted to continue working.
And you don't have to just keep navigating. I'm gonna navigate screen for a second, see what's going on with Rumble. Say you're awesome to Doug. We got
Hey, Doug.
we got the founder of Frog News Network on. Say hello to Doug.
Hello, Doug.
Doug's from Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah, so he's not really a New Yorker. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He's from Long Island.
A little different.
A little different, right?
Yes, definitely.
But tell him, Doug, you got to have my dad on your show. He'll fire up your show, right?
Yeah.
This is very important what you said. That Papa won't take money from the government because he didn't want any control because the Constitution says that we come to America to work and our rights are given to us from God, not the government. So expand upon it a little bit.
How can I explain it? He wouldn't take unemployment. That's number one. Number two, he just wanted to work and be independent. He didn't want to be obligated to the government. That was his thing.
And right now, that's what communism is doing. And as Doug knows, Doug loves my books. So I have to, my book right here. Who's that? Bam.
Bam.
So I talk about communism in here, and I talk about America's booming economy. I talk a lot about my family business and working hard. You know what my dad just said? Once the government gets your control, once they give you something, they own you. They own you. And he was born in 1900, so he worked through the Depression.
Yes.
He worked through the 20s and wouldn't take money from the government. Talk more about that.
Yeah, he fed 4 families sign painting. That's what he did. He fed 4 families and working.
Earning income, working hard.
Working hard. Yeah. They got nothing for nothing, not like now.
But that's why we have to stop it because it's insane.
They can't get people to work right now. Could you imagine you can't get truck drivers? Truck drivers make a lot of money. They must be getting a fortune from unemployment.
But what they're doing is that's what he did is they're creating the mindset to stay home, and that's why when I'm with Southwest Airlines, and we give a huge shout out to Southwest Airlines because that's just phenomenal. That Southwest Airlines, you know what? Enough is enough. They just walked off to not get 92 years young, not taking the vaccine, not taking a jab. How awesome all the shows with Dr. Betsy,
Unbelievable.
Dr. Brian Otis, Dr.
I
Krista.
can't believe it.
Here comes the boss. My mother's coming out now. Here she comes. She's going to say, what are you doing? Go ahead. What are you doing?
You there?
What's going on? He's on the show again. He's world famous.
I'm live right now.
Here we
You're
go.
on a video, Marianne.
Doing a video. Here's my mom. Say hello.
You're on video.
Say hello. Look, she go right.
Wait.
We're going in. Say hi to Karen. Say hello to my mother. Like she go back in the cave. Back in the cave. But it's amazing though. Where my grandfather, they wouldn't. That this the whole heritage, what this country was built upon, the foundation of America, the conservative values. One nation under God, in God we trust. Our rights come from God, not the government. Our ability to use God's talents. So he provided for 4 families, teach them how to paint signs. Correct?
Yes. Yep. He did paper signs on Chinese, this, that, whatever. Okay. And her mother worked in a sweatshop when she came to this country.
Sewing.
Yes.
Sewing.
And she became a citizen
legally.
And she got nothing from them, even from the government.
Because the whole country was built upon legal immigration. That's
Yeah.
what America was built about.
Yeah, we're all immigrants.
It was all America because they came to America for they came to America for this, the Constitution. The Constitution gives us the right to prosper. It gives us the right to achieve all God wants us to achieve. That's why they're after this. I mean, Biden, how's shots Biden?
Oh my God!
What's I mean? Is
He
this 4 or 5 of them?
He destroyed this country.
9 months.
9 months.
9 months. Just
And the people that are voted for him, don't realize what they did.
Well, they're all the idiots.
They
I mean,
won't.
obviously-
They won't admit it.
Obviously, the election was stolen. We know that. We know that Trump won, and that's why we have here the world famous conservative business journal Attire right here. Real news for the American people. It's real news, guys. The real news is that we the people are rising up. That's why you have to support conservative businesses, and I want to throw a huge shout out to Neva. Where's Neva from, Christy? Neva just invested in a boatload of products within the last hour on the conservativemarketplace.com. Conservative market. She ordered some conservative business journal swagwear. She ordered a Fate Stands Fear on cup, some Fate Stands Fear on attire. She ordered one of the patriotic pins, the ones you always see on a lapel pin on my jacket. So it's so important, guys, to make sure that we stand for American values of working hard. So continue with. I mean, it's amazing. We look right now, people are sitting home taking money from the government, and they knew this was the plan.
Neva's from Mississippi.
Neva from Mississippi, thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting patriot businesses and showing your support for the Conservative Business Journal and the conservative movement. She made 3 different orders today, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think it was 3 different orders today on the conservative marketplace. Thank you, Gigi, for sharing. Thank you, Laura, for saying. Thank you for sharing the truth. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yes, it's crazy.
I mean, that's why they're after America.
I can't give you all the answers. That's for sure.
But it's common sense.
Yes, you can see it.
How many genders are there? There's 2.
2.
There's 2 genders.
Yes, that's it.
That's it.
That's
So
it.
let's get that done. There's only 2 genders. Let's talk about immigration. How do you immigrate legally, right?
Yes.
So there's only legal immigration. So let's go through a class tonight. There's 2 genders, male and female. Get that done. Number 2, legal immigration, correct?
That's it.
And then number 3, you earn income by working. That's called capitalism.
I still work. I mean,
All the frames you see that we do at all the events. That's right. Neva goes, "Can I get that shirt you got on next, but in black? You're awesome, Neva. Thank you. It's awesome." So thank you, because this fire, when you wear this shirt, it fires people up because it's real news. And then pop up so you can see your Faith Stands Fear One shirt there. There it is. She's got my dad wears the Faith Stands Fear One shirt right there
all the time.
all the time. People love it, right?
Yep.
Because there's more of us than them. You got to realize that there's more of us than them. So we're going through a little class tonight, and I'll be busting up the sword, right? So we got 2 genders, we got legal immigration, and we got you work and you earn income. That's rocket science.
That's it. And pay taxes.
Because the government wasn't set up to pay you. The government's there basically to just for law enforcement to protect us. Now let's talk about the men and women in blue. Let's talk about law enforcement. How important are cops?
They're the most important thing in the world.
So cops are the most important thing in the world. How important? So let's just clear the air right there. That law enforcement is important.
Yes.
So that makes sense, right?
Yes.
So we have a little common sense class going here, right, Christy?
Right.
So how stupid it is when people say defund the police, get rid of the cops.
Because you need more cops today than they did before.
How bad is the crime, like in New York City and all the communist states, Chicago, New York? It's a
I
mess.
saw something today where they were burning something down, and the cops said we can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing about it.
They're animals.
They're animals.
Nothing.
They're
Can't do
animals.
nothing. Yep.
So defund the police, how stupid is that?
It's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. I understand.
So but that's what the class tonight's about. The show's about common sense from Philly D, 92 years young, right?
The cops kept us in straight order when we were children.
The B cops.
Yeah.
We give them food, give them lunch, come and have a cup of coffee with
Right.
them. We
Exactly.
knew the B cops.
Yeah.
You love the cops. You
Yeah.
protect your family.
Yeah.
Law and order. And let me give you a clue. If it's 4 a.m, you're carrying a gun and you shoot a cop, you're probably going to get shot.
I'm sure.
So if it's 3 a.m, someone's running around at 4 a.m, in a not so great of a neighborhood, and they pull a gun out of a cop, they're going to get shot, irregardless of what the color is,
That's it.
because it's just ludicrous. So let's just clear on that one. So we're getting a lot of ground here today.
Put yourself in a policeman's uniform and see how you feel. Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
punch somebody.
That's right. That's right. And Neva, what you said is awesome. Neva goes, I was surprised at all the added items in the conservative marketplace since I first ordered my Faith Stands Fear One shirt. We are adding, Christine, the team is adding every single day new items, guys. The number one secret to cancel culture is to shop at the conservative marketplace. All the businesses there are patriotic businesses here, all in America. It's tremendous. And someone else ordered tonight, Christy, the Don't Blame Me, I Voted for Donald Trump hat.
Yep.
Someone also ordered today a Dr. Crystal Day. So it's very powerful. The conservative marketplace is rocking. All of our quotes are here on the artwork. This quote's awesome. So we're having a common sense class today. Now, You know, I'll be talking tomorrow night at Italian's Trump. Doug, you love this. Doug loved it. I read it from my book. I'll be speaking tomorrow night about this. When it says right here, where is it? About when I find it here, right here. All right, so let me continue here. So let's talk about the next thing. Let's talk about abortion, the murdering of babies versus pro-life.
That's unheard of. Years ago.
Did you ever think years ago, let's kill a baby?
That's it.
Hey, I got a baby. I don't want to murder it. Christy,
it's awful.
I mean, we're having a common.
But you have somebody that took care of that.
This common sense, right? Does that make any sense?
No, none at all.
Martha's awesome. You met Martha from Heartbeat of Miami, 60,000 babies
Yeah,
she
that's
saved.
what I meant. Yeah.
Martha will be at our event. She'll be speaking January 7th, January 8th at the We the People Fight Back event. She wasn't at our event in August, but she spoke in April. People like, you got to get Martha back. So Martha is back with Pop Demand, along with Tom Homan, the former director of ICE, will be there also. Make sure you do have your tickets for a January 7th, January 8th event. And the guys, you can always call or text us at 561-847-3467, 561-847-3467, or email team, team at conservativebusinessjournal.com, or you can visit We the People Fight Back Event.com. And make sure you follow us on Telegram, guys, at CBJ Real News. That's the channel, CBJ Real News, and Rumble, CBJ Real News. And since we're not in the studio, we're doing good on Rumble stream, Christy. So it's awesome. So imagine back in the 30s. I'm pregnant. Let's go, baby. It's ludicrous. How about tonight's class, though, right?
That's awesome.
I mean, let's just talk what we're talking about: law and order, abortion, legal immigration. I'm actually staying home, going, I don't want to work. Let the government give me money.
Not then.
Does that make any sense?
Nope.
Or defund the cops.
It's the stuff and it makes any sense at all.
It makes no sense.
I don't know where these people went to school.
Now,
And it's all common sense, to be honest with you.
that's what the class is about. That's what the show is about. Common sense. Faith stands for fear arms. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
was streaming good though, right?
Yep.
What's the other Christy's right here? Executive producer. Where'd you go? Spinning around. Fully D live. Where's Mary? She come out. She want to come back out again.
She
We're
went back in.
recording.
She's gone.
You're gone.
She's gone.
So now let's talk about something else, which just drives me insane. Let's say it's 1930. There's a sporting event going on. Somebody takes a knee during the flag.
It wouldn't last too long.
Does that make any sense?
No.
I mean, let's because that drives me crazy. Just how important is it? We talked about the flag earlier, but I gotta go on Rumble. If we just keep talking because they can see us. I just want to go on Rumble and see what's going on. I want to thank all of you guys on Rumble. So talk to everybody.
But
How important the flag
they
is.
take a knee because they didn't get their butts shot at during the war.
I'll say it
They
again.
don't,
That's
they
good.
don't even know what the flag means to them.
That's right.
You know,
That's important what he said. They didn't get their butt shot at in war. That's a good quote.
that's
right?
exactly.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, it's the truth. They, I said that to somebody the other day. They said something to me. I said, when you get your butt shot out, then you can talk to me.
It's good. When
Says
you
goodbye.
guys, you got to quote that. When you get your butt shot out, you can. Because who would have said, I'm taking a knee because it's a public protest about what do they go for?
I don't even know.
Equality.
Equality or something? Equity? What does equity mean?
Social equality.
Social equality.
I
You
don't-
got white privilege. You don't work your whole life, right?
No, yeah. Worked all my life. And anybody that wants to do anything, I don't care what color you are. If you work, you're gonna go forward. You're gonna go forward. Look on the news. How many are white and how many are black?
Makes no sense. It's just guys.
They're educated.
It's
They
just
didn't sit back and get nothing for free. They didn't get nothing. They worked for it.
everybody works.
You know, if you want to go to college, you get it funded. You get a loan. You know.
Karen, come on down to the event. You will love our January event. Come on down. We got Brad Barton coming down from our event. Brad Barton, be here. Professor Toto. It's gonna be tremendous. Karen says there are 5 of us that want to come down from Kentucky to the January event. We just had someone secure a ticket yesterday from Kentucky, right? What's the name? Christy? Made a name, but she secured a room ready for the event. She
Yeah.
get a ticket. So it's you know, this is a common sense show tonight. We're talking about freedom. We're free in America. It's so important. What you said earlier about the flag, about someone getting shot at for the flag, right?
That's it. I mean, they don't know what it's like. They got it too easy. They don't realize what they have.
But here's another one. How about somebody getting shot? How about somebody shooting somebody, and then getting out and bail the next day? But there's no law and order. Like there's no prosecution.
I forget
of the
what
crime.
state it is.
New York.
Just about every one, but Florida and Texas. Every other state sucks just about to a certain extent. You know, all of them guys, unless you have they're moving full tilt, and you guys know too, Christie's. You know, everyone knows Christie's. There's Christie. All of you guys know. I sent the email out yesterday. Some of you guys were shocked at it, but Christie's a realtor. Christie became a realtor because we referred so many people for real estate for Florida. So any questions from anyone about Florida real estate, we know a zillion people down here, and because Florida real estate skyrocketed, all the scam artists are coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the liars, the thieves. So if anyone has questions about real estate in Florida, let us know. Say to Doug, found the Frog News Network. Hey, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Say, Doug, get me on your show.
What'd you say?
You got to be on Doug's show.
I got Doug show.
Doug's from Long Island, though. How about the common sense class? And guys, for those of you that have those share this link, take the Rumble link and share it. Go on my Telegram right now and share it. I'm very serious. We've been going 20 minutes, but this is common sense show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you follow us on Telegram and forward this out. This is what my dad's 92. And we're discussing common sense stuff. So who would have thought in the 30s, taking a knee for the flag, murdering babies,
No way.
disrespecting cops,
No way.
staying home, not working.
Nope.
And secondly, speak this just disrespecting law and order.
There's nothing. Let me put it this way: the bully got my butt a couple of times.
What is it?
My butt got hit by a bully more than once.
Your butt we all got disciplined.
Yes, that's the way.
Maria's on. She got disciplined a lot, Maria. She needs to be disciplined today. Maria's awesome. But guys, this is some show because you get to the point where this is just nonsense. There's two genders, right? There's two genders.
We had to look one up.
He was Googling transgender. How stupid is that? That's just stupid.
That's that nuts.
It's just completely nuts.
Yeah.
So there's two genders. Imagine in the 30s going, hey, I want to become a guy or girl, and then I want to compete in sports against them. But then you know what? I want to murder my babies, and then I want to take a knee for the flag, and I want to defund the police, and I want to storm the border. But here's the best part: I want to illegally cross into America, and then have American government give me money.
They're getting a fortune. All these people coming in illegally.
But we the people are fighting back. I mean, that's what we're doing. Is we the people are fighting back, guys. This is a common sense show. I'm very serious about this because we're having fun doing the show tonight. We just decided to do it tonight because we had a conversation with my dad. I'm like, you know what? We've got to just get this common sense out. That's why the Conservative Business Journal is the real news for the American people. Real news. This is real news, guys. You can't get past the point of common sense. Now, something else too. Imagine when we talk about this, we're talking about law and order. Something else.
No.
What?
Oh no, it's something else.
Imagine something else. Imagine having kids going to school wearing masks over their face for a ridiculous 99.9% of people are.
They're breathing in carbon monoxide.
Imagine 3-4-year-olds wearing a mask socially distanced from each other. How stupid is that?
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
But let's take it even deeper. Imagine teaching young kids critical race theory.
That was the worst.
But right now in California, it's becoming a requirement to graduate from high school. That America's a racist country. Now you're 92 years of age. How's America a racist country, right?
I know. I don't even know from color. To be honest with you, it's my opinion. I had a. I'll say the word black. I had a black designer working for me back in 1958.
There's no color.
No color. He's the greatest guy in the world.
When you see, when you see idiots and you see laziness,
Or their
and
pants falling down, their butts hanging
how
out.
about that though? Imagine that in the 1930s, a guy walking out with his butt hanging out.
No way.
How stupid is that?
No way.
How stupid is that?
He'd be in jail.
To be in jail.
What's the purpose? Well, he's getting unemployment, so he can do that.
He just staying home wearing pants hanging out, right?
So
And all colors of them be back.
In all colors.
Lazy.
Lazy.
yeah, I mean,
But let's see. Well, let's take it a step further. Imagine imagine 1930, 1940, 1950, closing churches. Right now, there's an attack in this country for our Judeo-Christian values, for the Bible, for one nation under God. That's the first thing they're trying to do. That's why we love Pastor Greg Locke. You've seen Pastor Greg Locke on my show. You've seen Pastor Pawlowski, imagine Canada this Wednesday, potentially 6 years in jail for bringing the church on Easter. Can you imagine getting fined for having a church service?
where did that come from?
Communism.
Okay, it doesn't. It's not right. That's what it's in Canada right now. They're doing
But they're doing it here. That's why a lot of churches closed. That's why you got to bring the sword out. But David,
Goliath. I heard the other day too.
because Papa went to church every week, sat to the right of the altar, right?
Exactly.
Every week went to church, gave to the church, right?
Yep.
But guys, this is what America's about. It's about freedom.
I said that before.
Freedom,
Freedom means you do what you want legally.
but you work hard.
Yeah, you work for it. You get nothing for nothing.
Nothing for nothing.
They're getting everything for nothing right now. That's why they haven't got no help. Nobody makes that connection. It's a very simple connection.
And that's why it's so important for all of us. Like right here, I'll be talking about this tomorrow night, the Italians for Trump event, and we're going to be going live. We'll be live tomorrow night. I'll be Italians for Trump event live. About what time? About 6:15, 6:30. And then I'll be speaking also Tuesday night at Tuesday Trumpsters Therapy Group. We'll be going live also. We figured out how to do our shows live when I'm on the road, so it's going to be really good. And it says right here, it says America's free enterprise system affords economic freedom that makes it possible for us to achieve our individual goals and dreams. I mean, it came from Italy. Nana and 8 of her siblings with nothing for 2 weeks for $25 in a pocket.
Exactly.
Because America made it possible for them to achieve their goals and dreams.
Yeah, one of the grandparents became a builder. The other grandparent became my grandfather of my father's had a vegetable store so big in Newark that they couldn't close it. Now, he did it by doing work. Didn't do it for nothing. He had to work for it.
But it worked.
Yes.
Or I'm very serious. Make sure all of you guys share this episode. This is common sense knowledge. Common sense knowledge. Common sense. In other words, where we're at right now, it's we the people must stand up. We the people must stand up and fight back and start to have these conversations about common sense and be strong enough to just not even get in a long debate discussion about this, but just talk about standing for the flag, talk about there's only 2 genders, talk about working hard, talk about, building businesses and understanding working hard and earning income. That's what it's about.
And buy locally.
Buy locally.
Yep. Support the local people.
That's why we appreciate you supporting the Conservative Business Journal, supporting it through the conservative marketplace. Like what Neva said, she was shocked when she went in there to see we've added. How many products did you add in there?
A lot. The soaps and everything. We got more coming. We just have to approve everybody.
Yeah, well, tell everybody what you're doing.
No, I'm engaged in a conversation.
Okay. So
And
just
we'll have
so
Dr. Artis's products too. We're just working on some things.
So, and you'll see too. What you said? I didn't hear what you said.
We have Dr. Artis's products coming too.
Yeah, you'll see. We had Dr. Artis, obviously, you guys know on there on the show. So you'll see we'll have Dr. Artis is full. How awesome was Dr. Artis today?
Unbelievable. Smart.
I mean, just going
Very witty.
smart because because they killed his father-in-law.
Not so good. Not so
I mean,
good.
just enough is enough, and that's why you look at the medical all because you watch all the shows with Dr. Betsy. You've obviously watched the shows with Dr. Christie. You've been at Dr. Christie's office numerous times.
Yes.
And you actually called Pfizer. I'm gonna have Karen Kingston on my show this week coming up, and I also have someone who is involved in a Trump campaign for the full 4 years of President Trump on my show. I'll be making an announcement this week about a couple hours, and so make sure you guys are tied into all of my notifications, mainly Telegram and mainly my email list. Make sure you subscribe to my email by going to cbjupdates.com, cbjupdates.com, and or just visit Conservative Business Journal, and you'll see all over our site. On the bottom and the top, it says to receive the real news. Just put your email in there and submit your email and get your email database, because I got a major guest coming up this week on my show that it will be on Wednesday or Thursday. A little hint, because we're obviously speaking tomorrow night, Monday and Tuesday night. So it's powerful. So yeah, continue. Pfizer, you called Pfizer. I got Karen Kingston up this week, and you called Pfizer.
I called Pfizer directly.
What'd you ask him?
I asked them what's in it, and they couldn't explain it to me. Nobody gave me an answer. We don't really know. That's an answer.
I mean, he called Pfizer.
I called Pfizer directly. Yes.
And Pfizer said,
No, we don't know what's in it. I gave them all my list of my allergies and whatever problems I have with chemicals and all that. Oh, we can't help you. I mean,
and tell him, hey, I'm 92 and healthy, right, Christine?
it doesn't make sense. That makes sense?
Guys, this class will save people's lives. It will give you some motivation to stand strong.
Does anybody ever ask them what's in it or what it do? Nobody.
What about we had a conversation earlier about this, about the process too of people not giving the vaccines to the kids.
That's gotta be nuts.
How crazy is that, right?
That's good. And that's gotta be out of your mind.
I mean,
I don't follow it at all because they can't tell you any answers.
it's communism. But guys, what's just like I say, don't
They
get
brainwash you.
oh, it's communism.
They brainwash you. They constantly brainwash you.
It's metaphysical. It's demonic. It's Luciferian. It's right from the pits of hell. I mean, you got Pfizer just approved, and I'm going to ask Karen Kingston this week. They just approved the jabs for kids 5 years to 12 years of age, which they have. There's no possibility. There's no possibility of kids even dying from COVID. Because no one dies from COVID. They die from the CDC protocol. And make sure you watch all the episodes we did, between the whistleblower episode, between the 7 episodes we did with Dr. Betsy, the 2 episodes with Dr. Krista, the 1 episode with Dr. Artis. We just keep giving you the real news to educate you, empower you, encourage you, and inspire you, so we can get you to make the
one with the nurse.
Whistleblower nurse,
Yeah.
It's tremendous. An hour and 43 minutes.
Yeah.
He was a respiratory pulmonary nurse. He said enough is enough. That's once again Conservative Business Journal. We got the swag wear on tonight. Show everybody you got your fake stand shirt on, like the real news from American people shirt on, rocking it in Boca, right, Christy?
Sorry.
You guys can get all of our swag wear at conservativemarketplace.com. And you can visit there by simply visiting conservativemarketplace.com, or visit Conservative Business Journal and then click on the store icon. Matter of fact, let me show the commercial real quick. I'm going to recap here. But this is guys, right now, you know what you guys can do? For those of you that have a following on Telegram, go to my Telegram and forward this out. Even if your followers watch it 3 hours from now, I think this is such an important show to hear. How young are you?
92.
92. And you get to the point of comment, and we're going to recap all the common sense tonight. Real quick, here from our major sponsor, Conservative Marketplace. Guys, we're back.
Back.
Making capitalism great again, guys. Conservativemarketplace.com. Support, show to support, share. We have so many products in there right now. We got the We the People swagwear, Conservative Business Journal, Faith stands for Fiorano, Faith stands for wristbands, a Valero air purifier, and surface system, which we just put one in your house tonight, right?
Yes.
So make sure you guys take a look at the air purifier system. Congratulations to Mark and Carol Smith, Florida, Doug and Annette of South Carolina, Christy.
Yeah.
Grab the holder one. So, final words tonight for the special show featuring world famous Philly D. Freedom.
That's all it means.
You just got to stand strong. You just got to stand strong.
Yes.
I mean, you know, when we're talking about just the common sense, all the areas, legal immigration, working hard capitalism, pro life, no abortion, not storming a border, not getting money from the government, respecting the law and order, standing for the flag, respecting the military, putting America first mentality, America first products, understanding the Constitution, and what about fair and free elections? What about the election being stolen?
That was ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
They had more votes than was in the county.
You're stupid.
It didn't make
It's
sense.
stupid. I mean, who shuts down the same hours in 6 different cities in 6 different states? Just shut down. You're going to shut down and open up in the morning and lie. Does that make any sense?
Nope.
That's communism.
I would assume. Yep.
I mean, so we're talking fair, free elections. That's the key.
Not too many people have honor left today.
I mean, that's what he told me. See what he said, honor, right?
Honor,
Talk final. You must be going nuts in there tonight, right? So we're talking about honor.
you got to have your own backbone.
Keep talking. I got to check something here. So keep talking. Just
You gotta have your own backbone. You gotta have your own integrity. What I do, you have to have your faith in it. When I do some work for John and Christine, if I don't like it, I just throw it in the garbage.
it's horrible work sometimes.
You know, I
Just do
just
the right
don't.
thing.
Yeah, go look in the garbage. It's just thrown in there. I have to have pride in what I do. That's it. Nobody has pride in it.
It's right, honor and integrity.
You
Just do the right
hit
thing.
and run, hit and run. Hit
Yeah,
and
like I
run.
talk about it. Just do the right thing when no one's looking. Commitment.
Yeah, that's what I just said. In
I
other
don't
words,
think it's making-
I have to. It's me. I'm back it.
That's the key.
That's it. That's the end of the conversation. You got to do it right.
So, guys, this was an awesome show. Share. It's a powerful show. It's common friggin' sense. Imagine 1930. I'm taking a knee for the flag. I'm going to spit on police. And I'm going to murder a baby. Does that make any sense?
No, none of
Oh,
it.
and by the way, I'm a guy, but I identify today as I'm a guy, but I identify today as a girl. I'm going to compete against girls. Well, I'm going to go in a girl's bathroom with a wig on. Does that make any sense?
Nope.
It's stupid.
It didn't happen. in
Well,
my-
I'm just gonna. The biggest problem in America right now is this tsunami of illegal aliens coming across the border.
They bring all diseases.
They're bringing disease. I mean,
Everything.
the sex trafficking. I mean, the cartels are laughing at America. You better be under the covenant. You better know God. You better be protectors. You better be protected. You better, because it's a freaking war. And you also better not be a coward to speak the truth. See, I'm censored and banned online. You know, we go live, but then we pull this audio and it goes out to our email list, goes out to all the podcast platforms. And that's because we share the truth. Conservative Business Journal is about conserving American values, about standing by faith. So, any final points, Christine?
No, great show.
It's the Constitution right here. It's powerful.
If you hire anybody, make sure they're legal.
Legal immigrants. How good's the book? The book's awesome, right?
Mhm.
Guys, all my books are available too in the conservative marketplace, the store. It's powerful. I'll tell you right now, page 66, as I share this with Professor Todos, from page 66, for anyone who owns a business, launching a business, starting a business, page 66 to 104, you'll learn more in page 66 to 104 than you will getting an MBA in business. It tells you exactly how to market, how to write copy, how to produce websites, how to build flyers, how to build brochures, the right words to use. This solves every frustrating problem you have by giving out flyers and nobody calls you. So make sure you guys, this is only, for those of you that are interested, that have a business, launching a business, want to start a business, I suggest grab the book, right?
Yes.
All the books are self-published. How about all the quotes? How awesome are these?
They're the best I've ever seen.
Quotes are awesome. And we'll be picking a boatload of these up tomorrow from Eric here in West Palm Beach, right?
Yep.
All right, guys. With that said, make sure you share the episode. Make sure, once again, you guys follow us on Telegram at CBJ Real News. Make sure you guys follow us on our Rumble channel, is CBJ Real News. And obviously, our email database, you can go to cbjupdates.com or visit Conservative Business Journal, and you will see the area to submit your email to receive all the real news updates. And definitely, we appreciate you supporting the Conservative Business Journal, supporting all the businesses in there. The number one secret to cancel culture is, let's sort out, is visiting conservativemarketplace.com. Guys, good night. God bless. Gigi, you're awesome. Good night, everyone. Thank you, guys. See ya.
I'll see you.
Bye.
About
Bye.
Say what?
Bye.
Fire it up. All right.